Hello, YouTube. I'm glad I could be back. Thank you for all my subscribers out there who stuck around. Those are my real supporters. I know it's been a while since I last posted a video, but I actually had a near-death experience about 3 months ago, which I was in a coma for about 3 weeks. I'm still recovering, but let me tell you the story of what happened. So me and a few of my buddies were going out drinking, and the driver, I guess, wasn't really designated, so he pretty much, the whole thing's just a big blur, but he pretty much hit a semi truck. He got T-boned and it crunched our car. It hit the side where I was at. So yeah, I woke up after all this with a really interesting experience. And according to some of the nurses there in the paperwork, it says I actually died for a brief moment. So I actually had an out of body experience and like a near death experience. So yeah, I'm still just trying to recover here. But so pretty much, I remember just being woken up into this, just being woken up into this like dark room, and there's like 4 or 5 different people in there, and I kind of had a familiarity with them, but I couldn't put a finger on who it was. Um, while I was there, they told me to wait inside this other room just by myself. They kind of like just told me to wait in there, and so that's what I did. I waited, and then kind of noticed that I still had some of my abilities, my telekinesis and telepathic abilities are enhanced. So I was able to hear what the other people in the other room were saying. I was able to hear their thoughts. So I just heard one of them speaking, saying, "Is he ready to pass over yet?" And they're talking about me. Let's backtrack a little bit. Before this all happened, before I woke up into this dark setting, I remember just kind of leaving my body and seeing myself on the little stretcher. I saw myself and I was kind of floating up. And then after that, it just kind of shot up. Just felt this rush of energy to shoot me up. And then a big flash. And then after the flash, it was in this dark room. This was really, really crazy. So after I was hearing these people conversate about me, I ended up leaving the room, even though I was instructed not to. And I started going toward the back end of this kind of looked like a hospital type thing, but it wasn't a hospital. It was like an old building. So I went to the end of the hall, trying to just kind of avoid everyone without them knowing. And I saw this room. I looked through had this glass, but the glass was made out of. It was a type of glass I've never seen in this earth. It was like a bright blue kind of metallic glass, but you could still see through it. So I looked through the glass and I saw this big room, and it had computers and a whole bunch of just like, I don't know, just big giant computers and big like machines. I couldn't really explain because I've never seen that here on Earth. It's just like a computer tech room kind of looking thing. And right when I was looking at that, the next thing I knew, this tall figure came and touched my back and said, "Do you know why you're here?" And then I was about to turn around, and he said, "Don't turn around, because if you turn around, you have to stay here." And then I said, I just felt really calming, peaceful feeling of just this person that was behind me. So I just asked him. I said, "Why am I dead?" And he said, "You're kind of in the middle point." And then a lot of what happened up over there is kind of a blur, so I don't really know word for word what he was saying. But I kind of just remember that feeling. That's what I remember the most, is the feeling of joy and peace. And so I told him, I said, "Let me go back down." And then he mentioned to me about my teachings and practices. And he said that if I let you go down, you need to stop. You need to stop sharing your telekinesis and your abilities. And that part, I told him the reason why I wanted to share my abilities. I want other people to learn. And so he just said, "Be careful with what you tell, with how you present things," which I'm still confused of what that even means. So I'm not gonna stop making videos or anything. Just kind of took a break after all of that, just kind of get my thoughts gathered. But I am still practicing some certain things. And that computer room that I saw was very strange. As that room, I keep seeing it now in my dreams. That I have dreams of, I see that room. I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to get into that room, but the door's locked. But I'm gonna give you guys some updates if I ever break into that room. And what my theory is, that room is actually a control room for the Earth, for us Earthers. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. Thank you all for subscribing and staying posted with everything. I'm gonna bring some more videos up. I really appreciate all your support. Yeah, so long story short, I woke up from the coma and I still had vague memories of what happened. I'm recovering, and yeah, it was just an interesting experience. But stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be posting some more. Thank you very much.